The city of Denver does not want headlines that it's laying off employees in order to pay for the migrant crisis. But the city is telling hourly employees that they may have their hours reduced to zero. Just don't call them layoffs. Here's Mark Salinger.
When we got a tip that employees at this rec center were being told they no longer had jobs, we asked the city if there were new layoffs that hadn't been announced yet. Can you confirm if this is accurate? I asked the mayor's office and Parks and Rec department. Their answer was meant to assure us that we were wrong. No layoffs, they said. However, some employees may have their hours reduced to the point where they may not receive any hours. They're not calling it layoffs, but it definitely sounds like some people may not have jobs anymore.
These direct impacts today on DMV do not involve layoffs, nor do Parks and Rec involve layoffs of our current employees. We will have folks that are hourly workers that will have fewer hours.
When Mayor Mike Johnston announced earlier this month that the city would cut budgets, he warned hourly employees would lose some work. Now we know they could lose all their work.
I don't want to hide the fact that this matters a lot to those people that are on the front lines.
The Parks and Rec department tells us everyone from front desk workers to coaches to lifeguards are considered on-call employees that could be impacted by these cuts. The department has been told to cut $4.3 million to help the city pay for the migrant crisis. Johnston said today it hasn't been decided which jobs will have their hours cut and by how much.
We have not made any final decisions yet on cuts on the ones that we announced already. And so all of our departments, all of our agencies, we're going to have to find a way to prioritize.
Employees who have had their hours reduced to the point where they aren't earning enough money to still work are allowed to apply for unemployment benefits in the same way as if they were laid off. Information posted on the state's website indicates they would be eligible to receive unemployment benefits from the state. The mayor also hinted today that the city will be reducing the services offered to newly arriving migrants. Kyle, although he didn't offer any specifics, he said that that would be coming sometime in the next couple of days.
I understand why it's not technically a layoff, but it is essentially a layoff. If you're working 35 hours a week, you get taken to 0 hours a week and you can apply for unemployment. This honestly reminds me of under the Hancock administration when they would do homeless sweeps and they would tell journalists in town, don't call them sweeps, we like different words.
Sure, if you don't have a job, I mean, when you boil it down, if you say, hey, I'm earning enough money for 35, 40 hours a week and now you're earning 0, it feels like you lost your job. And today, the Johnson administration, we've talked a lot about House 1000, the mayor's efforts to bring people inside, solve homelessness. They are now rebranding that. It is no longer House 1000. I have to look at what it is. It's called All In Mile High now.
All in Mile High.
We're told it's the same priorities, same way how it operates. It's just now not House 1000, it's All In Mile High.
It's tough to keep up with the words that they want us to use on the news. It's a good thing we don't actually do that. All right, Mark, thank you.